Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Anakin, and we're about to be getting into a psychic tarot reading today. Let's get right into it. I'm going to hit this thing, ring this bell, take a deep breath in and out. Welcome to the channel. This clock does not run ever. Okay, I took the batteries out. Just going to leave it at that time. It is currently what is this? 4, 5. It's about 5. It's about 5:43. 5:43 on that clock. That's how it's gonna stay for a minute here. We got a phoenix. Ooh, we got the phoenix in the house today. What a beautiful card. Let me read it. If I can locate the book somewhere. I'll be right back. Here it is. Okay. We got a phoenix here in the house. What do we have? Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. Doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, tapas. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize that we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirit up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Beautiful. So there's a reclamation of power. There's a standing up happening right now. There's a revolution in your own life happening right now, okay? You have taken it back, it seems. And this is because of some event. This is because of some occurrence, maybe a leading up to it. A bunch of events have led up to this. Okay, more information. I'll just let that speak for itself, really. Earth energy, card number 11. Card number 4, new life. Okay, so you're about to be grounded in a new life. Earth energy is coming out pretty prominently. It's about discipline, patience, perseverance, dedication, devotion. All these things that you have within you. And these things, you may have been going through these cycles of implementation and then being drawn back, and then implementation and then being demotivated, or implementation and then stopping, and then you start again and you stop again. This earth energy is coming out very strong, and it's showing me that in your new life, in this life that you're heading into, in this experience that you are taking a stand in, this is going to be very grounded, and the next season of your life is going to be all about grounding. Okay, grounding, getting grounded, body, mind, spirit. Okay, body, mind, spirit, having a firm foundation of principles with your body and your mind, your thoughts, and your spirit connecting to source when you do what you do. We can plant the seed, but source is the one who grows the tree. We can water it every day, but source is the one who grows it, okay? Let's keep moving. What else we got? Rhiannon, sorceress, you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Unicorn energy out here. Unicorn, phoenix, very mystical. You have a very strong connection to the mystical realms. You may even be able to talk to spirits, or tree spirits, water spirits, earth spirits. Maybe you're even being asked to go connect with these spirits. But I don't think that this is a very, like, they're not rushing you to do this. It's not very important for your journey. They just want you to connect so that you can enjoy it more, so that you can bring more enjoyment to your life. Like maybe go watch a sunset or a sunrise, or like go on a hike. Do something that's fun and enjoyable that you can feed yourself with. What else is going on here? Boundaries, Ishtar. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Okay, so in this new life, you are the master of your creation. You're a creator. And as you create your new life, there's going to be a new opportunity for people to come in, new people that you're attracting. And you've learned a lot from where you've been. You've learned a lot from making this big change that you're making and walking away from your current situation. There's been a whole bunch of lessons there. And a big part of that lesson was learning how to say no and learning how to make space and to basically just not give of your time so freely at the beginning of a relationship or at the middle or at any time, because you value your own time. You value who you are as a person. And that is a huge lesson that you've picked up and that you've learned. Transformation. Card number 40, Rumi of Persia. So there's like a very, there's a poetic nature to the phoenix burning and then rising from the ashes. And just like that poetic nature, there's some poetry in your experience. There's a very intricate yin and yang. There's a very intricate dance going on with you and the current experience that you're having, and that you may even be taking a stand in. You probably are taking a stand in this thing, but it's a very intricate process, and everything that has happened within this process has been meant to happen in a very poetic way. I think it's because the poetry of it. It's like we need the contrast to be able to know what we want in this life. And so you had to go through some contrast. And contrast, even though it's ugly, it's also beautiful. And this is the poetic nature of what you've gone through. It's ugly. It's brutal, it's disturbing, but it's also beautiful because it is another part of this life experience that we are all living. And so I think there's a full circle moment even coming. A realization that everything that happened for a reason, and understanding why that happened. Not just understanding intellectually, but knowing within your heart and within your intuitive heart mind that needed to happen for you to understand what you now understand. That's coming, okay? That is coming. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Tower in reverse. 2 of Cups. Okay, we're going to do some more shuffling here. They wanted me to shuffle these up. So the Tower in reverse and the 2 of Cups upright. So inner realization, an epiphany, a transformative realization. This is what we're talking about with the Phoenix too. It's reflecting the Phoenix. This is you taking that stand within yourself and deciding that you are going to pour only into your own cup. And the overflow is what others around you will have the opportunity to indulge in. And you are making this commitment fully based on what you know. And you don't have to make this commitment. You can go through the lessons again and again and again. But this Tower moment is another opportunity for you to really engage with that and feel that and take on that lesson, okay? 2 of Cups here. This is a partnership, but I see this more as an inner harmony card coming after the Tower in reverse. There's a lot of inner harmony that comes after these breakthrough moments, these epiphanies, these sudden realizations, these freaking human combustions, these spontaneous human combustions that happen within you. Now I'm seeing the Kundalini snakes. I'm seeing the tiger or the lion on top with its wings, very, very angry, okay? So the Tower might cause you to reach an inner harmony, and as you come up that spine, there is a sense of this anger, okay? There's this angry energy. And anger is it's a good emotion to get you up this scale if you're feeling depressed. If you're feeling lower than anger, anger is a good emotion because it gets you up. It gets you up into hopefulness, optimism, joy, bliss. It gets you up that scale. So that's coming, or it already has come. Inner harmony is there as well. It's like you're meeting yourself again. Yes, you're meeting yourself again. You're reclaiming your power. You're reclaiming your purity. You're reclaiming the essence of who you are. The gold that you sit on, you are about to reveal to yourself yet again. The collective I'm talking to today, you have known your gold. You have known your power. You have known who you are. And you have also known who you aren't. You have known the contrast. And so this has been a contrasting experience for you. And you taking this stand now has happened just as it should. And here you are, 9 of Cups in reverse, bliss, harmony, peace, the healer, the truster, the one to be trusted. This is you getting to see yourself again here. Ace of Pentacles. So another thing that might have been happening with this situation was you were devaluing yourself. You were not feeling worthy because for some reason in this situation, you weren't able to see who you were. Either it was being hidden from you, or in order for you to learn the lessons that you had to learn, you had to forget that part of yourself momentarily. Now that part of you is coming back, recentering, realigning with you. That part of you is also a part of you that is very, very good with investments, very good with opportunities, good with setting firm foundations in the earth realm. So this is where this earth energy is coming in. It's coming in the form of finances. It's coming in the form of security, safety, resources. Let's see here. Okay, so careful. There's like a little bit of a warning about. There's a little bit of a warning, okay, and this is very interesting because this is something that I've been personally dealing with. It's like there are some things that are better kept to yourself. Not because you keep secrets, not because you're not walking your truth, but there's some things that are best kept to yourself for discretionary purposes. In the book of Proverbs, Solomon states that wisdom and discretion are both useful and both similar. Discretion is wisdom. Wisdom is discretion. Knowing when to say something, knowing who to say something to. So when this financial gain comes in, when this thing comes in, it's important that you keep it to yourself and you be very strategic about what you tell people. Okay? Excuse me. And what you keep to yourself. Now the collective I'm picking up on, it seems that you are very, very easygoing and trustworthy, like you're very trusting in others. And so because you're thinking something, you'll go and you'll tell others, okay? Because you need to get it off your chest, or you just want to talk about it, or it's easy for you to just express yourself. You're a truth walker. Now, that has been affecting your manifestations, and it has been affecting your ability to stay at a high vibrational frequency. It could be a reason why you value your alone time, because when you're around others, it's hard to not say all of this stuff that's on your mind. One way that could help you integrate with others and be discretionary is to have a journal. You can act like Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, and make a journal about your meditations and publish it for yourself, and then only release it after you die. You can journal for yourself. Nobody ever has to see what you write. And that's the beauty of it. You're talking to yourself. You're creating a dialogue with you. And in reality, you're creating a dialogue with God, because you are the expression of Source experiencing itself. So you're creating that dialogue with you. So there's some things that you are being asked to keep between you and Spirit, you and God, you and your angels, you and your guides. Keep it between all you guys. That's plenty. Okay, that is plenty of people to tell. Know that you are being guided. Know that you are being led in the right direction, and that anywhere that you go and anybody who you meet, you're meant to for your lessons. Okay. Now, another thing about this card, the Page of Swords, is it's also talking about getting in your own way. Okay. So, and that's what happens when you overshare or you say too much. It's like if you express too much in a situation, it can cause confusion, or it can cause strife, or a lot of different things that you don't actually want. Whereas when you say very little and you keep your speech very simple, it's very clear what your intentions are, and it's very clear what you want, so it's easy for others around you to support you. Because you are your own individual and you are in your own space. But when you start getting in your own way, you start to try to force things. You start to try to ask for things that you want, rather than asking yourself, asking God for those things, and then allowing things to transpire. Okay? So that distinction is very good. What other messages we got going? The moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. Hang in there. Be patient. You're on the right track. Okay, so precisely. There's a lot of stuff to face, okay? Face it. Now's the time to face it. It's the best time when it's fresh. It's the best time when you're in it, when you're experiencing it. Face it now. Look at it now. It's okay if you cry about it. It's okay if you have a reaction to it. Allow all that to happen. Just allow it to happen. Just pour into it. Pour into the drama of your experience. Pushing away the human experience is not going to be beneficial at all. So just pour into it. Allow it all to happen. It's all happening right at the right time. What else we got going on here? Magic. Yeah, magic is coming in. Magic is coming in, guys. I think this is the chalice of everlasting life here. Okay? The chalice of everlasting life. The chalice of everlasting life. It's like, everlasting life. Life always exists. Consciousness is always. God is always. Source is always. It's when we separate ourselves from that separation is what ends. And so the oneness is always. We never die. Okay, let's see what kind of magical stuff is coming in for you. Let's do it. Two of Cups yet again. So that inner harmony could also be reflected in some sort of outer harmony. What you're walking away from, or what you're walking into, is this open space. And in that open space, there's going to be a lot of opportunity to harmonize with yourself and harmonize with the world. I'm getting whatever connection this is that's coming in. It's very much guided by an ancestor, okay, possibly a grandmother or a great-grandmother, somebody associated with frogs. This frog energy, It's like a person, but they identify a lot with frogs. Like they may have had a lot of frogs in their house when you were growing up, or like they had a lot of frog figurines. Um, but you have an ancestor who's trying to bring someone in for you. Um, you have there's like a ripple effect that has happened, and one of you knows about it, one of you does not know about it. One of you is, but both of you have like are put it. Both of you are not working on this or towards this at all. Let me see what we got going on. Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Witch. Yeah, so you have opportunity for harmony to come in. Your grandmother or this ancestor associated with frogs wants this thing to happen for you. This is magical. It's a magical connection. But before that happens, you need to clean it up. So mourn whatever it is you're mourning right now. Okay, get over it. And I don't mean like push it away or suppress it. Like cry about it, get over it, mourn it. Have your drama. And then Five of Pentacles, walk away from any codependent situations. Okay, and it's this isn't a codependency like of finances, or I mean it could be. It's more so, as I'm getting into it, I'm feeling it. It's like you're in a situation where it's not even about money or being codependent on somebody for resources. It's more like whoever it is or whatever energy is active is solely focused on finances and not focused at all on source and not focused at all on spirit and the connection to spirit. And so it could be a person, it could be this part of the situation that you're taking a stand away from. But part of that situation was, that environment was trained to go for security and go for money because money means security, and there's a lot of survival energy in that. Whereas I'm getting you are more of a person who is focused on source, on your connection to spirit, and then everything else just comes. Okay? And so you're having to like separate your energy from this other energy. And that needs to happen before this Two of Cups can even occur. Okay? The Witch is saying, Dorothy Gale, okay? Which is saying to me that you're very vibrant and you're going through a healing process, and on the other side you're gonna have a glow up. Okay, this is like a glowing up. So now I'm going back to the Two of Cups. I'm hearing more stuff. This could be, for some of you, this is a real physical connection. I'm getting that's for a very select few, but it's feeling like a spiritual connection with somebody in the astral, a part of you, or like somebody you're really connected to who's going to show you who you are and bring you more inner harmony. Like there's an identification process, a ritualistic identification process that's going to happen in the astral through this person, and it's going to make you glow up. Like your DNA is up regulating for sure. Find a mentor. This could be the mentor, okay? There could be a mentor here with this. Now, finding a mentor, okay? Finding a mentor is more about asking questions, okay? When the student is ready, the master appears. When you start asking the right questions, you'll start to find the people with the answers. And you don't even need to look. They'll come to you. You'll start to see it. You'll start to witness it. You'll start to hear about it. But the questions are very important to ask. When you have the question, that's when you're ready, okay? Solar plexus chakra. Authentic expression. Authentic questions. Asking about who you are. Who you are. And what makes you unique, okay? Solar plexus. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. Huh. Body, mind, spirit. Yeah, you solar plexus chakra, karmic completion, night vision. Wow. Wow. So you put yourself through a lot with this Phoenix situation. And on the other end of it, you're coming out very, very strong. Ocean waters, you're on the right path, have faith. So you knew you needed to go through this, but if you had known what you were going to go through, you would have never put yourself through it. So you didn't give yourself that. Now that you've put yourself through it, you've learned a whole bunch of lessons. And once you take yourself out of it, all of those lessons are going to come in full force for you. Okay? And everything that you fully understood and learned will be inside of you at that point. 5D reality. Yeah. Yeah, you had a little bit more contrast to go through, but I'm telling you, you're on your way out. Okay, you're rising up right now. If you haven't risen already, you're taking a huge stand, and you're about to make a huge move. Whatever this move is, it's gonna be awesome. Conclusions are within reach. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so it's okay. It's okay to take one step back, to take two steps forward. It's okay to do something that's not societally correct, but is right for you. Okay. Let me see what else we got. Go outside. Okay, go outside. You may need some grounding. You may need to get away from the current situation that you're in, or maybe even the current environment that you're in order to receive the answers that you need right now. Okay. Just know that one of the biggest messages here is you gotta make a change. Okay, nothing will come of this situation. There's a change needs to be made and will be made whether you like it or not. I'm feeling very inspired. I'm feeling like you're very inspired to make a move, to do something about this. Just know if you don't take action right now, action will be taken. So it's time. It's time to get your butt on the ball. Conclusions are within reach. Life force energy here, chaos, flexibility. Yeah, you. Oh. I trust that you're gonna make the right decision here. You're gonna make a move. Yeah, wear jewelry. You already know what to do. You do already know what to do. You got this. Okay, it's okay. You got this. Path of least resistance. Here's a reminder. Path of least resistance. If you got to take an easy step to get to the next step, do it. Okay, if you got to do something that is easy and the path of least resistance so that you can get to your next step, so that you can just whatever you got to do to make a move. Okay, that's important for you right now. That's where I'm going to leave the reading. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Beautiful phoenixes. Bye-bye.